Hi, and welcome back to Pixie's Projects, or welcome in if you're new. Today, we're going to look at some things I created in the month of May, so stay tuned. Okay, so let's jump right in with my May completed projects. And I'm going to veer off a little bit here and show two things that aren't coloring. This is a card I made following a tutorial by Card Making by Emma, who is also Emma Colors 2020 here on YouTube. She did a washi tape card tutorial, so I created this using a watercolor base and just some words I wrote on and pop dotted up. I wanted to say thank you to Emma for doing such a fun video. And I also completed, finally, even though it's going to be June in a day, David's new winter hat. So he's going to be really happy and sad, I guess, because he doesn't need it now. It'll be handy next year. Or next winter. Anyway, so let's get into the books. As always, I'm going to start with my regular stuff like color by numbers and silliness, and then move into the more detailed coloring. I have an interesting story for you. I had a very high anxiety month this month because of my allergies and having trouble breathing. Sure you can still hear I'm very stuffed. But anyway, I purchased this at the beginning of May because someone said I would like the Colorquestopia color by numbers, and they're apparently correct. Like I said, I purchased this, I think it was the 2nd of May it came, and it's done. Completely and totally done. Even the trial pages in the back of the book are done. I just didn't have to think, and I really enjoyed just putting color on a paper and not caring about it. If you'd like a complete flip through of this finished book, let me know, and I will certainly add one to the channel. But yeah, I bought and completed a book in 1 month. I don't know. I also did one in my Kawaii beginner book by Belba family. It's this one, and I love this book because it's got the grid on the placements on the one side, the grid on the other, and you just go across and down and find your square and put your color in. Makes me very happy. So we finished that, and again, that was Kawaii beginner from the Belba family. Then 125 mandalas from Coloring Book Cafe. I got a good start in this one. I did the nameplate page. I did this mandala and this one as well. That's 125 mandalas from Coloring Book Cafe. And then I did one in Adult Coloring Book Favorite Pages by Jade Summer. This one was for Coloropoly. Let me just grab my book. I want to make sure I'm getting all my information. Yeah, this was Coloropoly, and it was use your non-dominant hand. So I colored one with my right hand. I only used markers for this because I thought pencils were going to be a little too hard. And as it was, it took me 35 minutes to do this, one straight color marker coloring. And my wrist was killing me. I'll just pull it up so you can see all the places I went out of the lines. From far away, it does not look too bad. I have a video coming up on this because I came up with an idea, and I'll share that in that video. So keep an eye out for non-dominant coloring video. I also did one in Chompy Fluff Monsters. This was for Ever from the Humanities birthday, and we did, it was also a buddy color with Ever. We did this page, and I added an oval border around it with a black Sharpie and a gold paint pen because a lot of the pages are just floating. Here, there we go. Like such, and I don't know why, but I can't leave them float, so it's got this border now. And I did a page from Disney Villains Spiroglyphics, and it was the Big Bad Wolf. So he is finished. That's another one down for this book. I really enjoy those when I'm having a lot of trouble. They're very relaxing. Then I did one in Keyhole Worlds, and this was a buddy color with Ever from the Humanity and Jojo Hanna from Hanna. And we did this one also for Ever's birthday. This is just the dinosaur page. It's alcohol markers, and it has some pencil for shading. This is my second take on this video, so I took most of my tags out. So this is going to be a challenge for me to do again. But here we go. This one I did for fun. This is not a buddy color. This is Flora and Fauna by Chen. And I used alcohol markers to color the background and the background of this triangle, the leaves, and the bee. And then black acrylic paint for the entire background. We used a gold crazy art marker on the edges and a gold jelly roll for all the little bits. This is all Winsor & Newton gold ink, and this is white jelly roll. And I'll just pull it up so we can get the shininess a little more. And keep your eyes peeled because there's going to be a video soon on gold paint coming to my channel. Then we've got Matchstick Mouse and Autumn coloring book. And let's try to find my page. I am sorry about this. The last video I just started sneezing and I gave up. This one is a buddy color with Coloring Moon here on YouTube, and she's a new buddy color for me. So it was really nice getting to know somebody else. I did this with the Uli chalk crayons, the Deli plastic crayons, my Artex pencils, and I think that's about, oh, and paint pens, yellow paint pens from Primrosia. I'll just pull it up so you can see it a little better. And that was Matchstick Mouse, Morgan O'Brien. Also from Morgan O'Brien, I did The Way Home. This was Jojo Sahana's monthly buddy color, or group buddy color. And this was our page for this month. I did this all in marker. I am not sure what these balls floating in this tank are, but they look like meatballs now that I've gotten a hold of them. And like I said, my anxiety was pretty bad, so I wanted to show you. I had already sent it to Johanna in a DM. Just, this is where I was at this month. I want to color, but I can't think. So I colored in every baby Yoda and every outfit so that when I go to color them, I have them already done in the right colors. It was a crazy, crazy month. Next up, I have Matchstick Mouse, a summer coloring book. And this was a buddy color with Be Cozy here on YouTube. And again, I took my tags out already. I am very sorry about that. Okay, this was done with my Artex pencils the day I got them. So we've got an idea what they look like, and I just had a really good time with that. Also from Morgan O'Brien, we've got Welcome to the Village. I did 2 in here, and these were buddy colors with June from June Colors here on YouTube. We did the fossil digger upper guy, because that's a technical term, you know. And we did Isabel that looks like very Sailor Jerry-esque tattoos, which I love. So that was a great fun page to do. And then with my friend Sherry from Instagram, we did Mandalas from Peace. For Peace, and you'll be seeing this book by Karen Sue Chen every month till we finish it. I hope we're going to continue. This month we did this page, and I added in just some circles around the edges to give it some more visual appeal because it didn't really have anything else on the rest of the page. And I also did this one in fall colors, which I really much enjoyed doing. I'll pull it up there so you can see a little better, and it's just alcohol markers. And then with my friend Marcy on Instagram, this is 50 Romantic Miniatures by Kamilya Angelkova. That page is marked for something else. There we go. We did this bunny together. This is alcohol markers with pencils for shading and barely visible, but it's got Distress ink in blue for the background. And that was 50 Romantic Miniatures. I've also got a page in RJ Hampson's Night Garden. This was a buddy color with Wendy from Wendy at Happily Handmade Delights here on Instagram. And we did this Firefly page. I colored the entire thing with Neo colors, including the little scene here in the jar. and then used pencils over the leaves, the flowers, and the smoke. I used a black acrylic or a black paint marker for a black alcohol marker for the edges because of course I was sloppy with my Neocolor 2 work. I used gold paint for the stars, and I used a yellow paint pen for the circles and the wings on these fireflies. Also orange paint pen there on the rest of the bodies of the fireflies. I'm not thrilled with how it came out, but it is not bad. And then the moon, I used the Cosmic Shimmer Luna paste, which, yeah, it's really visible. So that was Firefly from Night Garden by R.J. Hampson. Then my next book was Cute Mandalas, and I did this with my friend Helen on Instagram. And this is my first page in this book. It's by Apsi Sumanasiri, and it is here. And of course I had to be extra and do that side as well. But here's this page. It came out a lot more pastel than I was expecting it to, but I like it. I used art skill pencils that I got from Dollar General. I had a 24 pack, and this is what came out of it. And I used a gold jelly roll for the crowns on the mermaids, and a pink jelly roll for the dots on the starfish. So that was Cute Mandalas by Apsi Sumanasiri. And now we're getting into my favorites. The last 5 are my favorite pages in no particular order. Oh, before I do that, hold on. Sorry. Out of Disney Mini Portraits, I did my prompt for May, which was Bambi, and I did this with alcohol markers because it just felt right. It's very pastel, and I like it. Okay, now to my top 5. We have Worlds Within Worlds by Kerby Rosanes, and I did a page here with my friend Jackie, who is Spare Room Studios on Instagram. And this, again, was all done in Neocolors. I was really happy with it. I'm not happy with, it doesn't appear to look like you can see it here either, but specifically in pictures, I did a gradient background, and it starts from like a brownish orange and goes to the palest of yellows, but I don't feel like it's very visible. But I love how the mushroom turned out and all the mushrooms on the bottom, so I'm happy with the finished product. I'm also happy that it's now laying flat after a month because it had a lot of water on it. Okay. Next up, we have hairballs, which is what this translates to, and I cannot pronounce that. I'm sorry. I did this page, which there's a video up on my channel on how I did the bubbles, and I did this with Tammy from Tammy Colors 2 here on YouTube. This is absolutely my favorite cat in the whole thing. And I did that all with Prismacolors and a white ink. You'll see that cat again on my next page that I did with Sarah from Carnot Coloring Down Under. And this one has, there's my little guy again. And this was all with Artesas. And I used a little bit of paint pen here for these stars and the dots on the spaceship. If you have these art therapy books, the Artesa just like glide on the page for me. So I don't know if it's just me. Let me know in the comments. The Prismacolor page was coloring and it was fine. Then I got to this page and it was like they just went on so smoothly. I was so happy. So I'd be curious if that's working like that for anybody else as well. Next up, we have Callus by Hanna Karlzon. I purchased this in the beginning of May and immediately pulled it out to color. I tried out my Distress inks here to see because the paper's a little thinner than her books and I wanted to make sure we didn't bleed through, and we did not. And then I went ahead and used a Distress Oxide instead for this side in Lemonade for the background. And this is all done with Brutfuner and Brutfuner pastel pencils. And it's just the name page, and that was what I did in Callus by Hanna Karlzon. And my last finished page for the month of May was in Mythic Worlds by Kerby Rosanes. And I completed this one, which is Mama Wadi, and I did this with, Ever and Johanna from JoJo's Hanna. Ever's from the Humanity. I have a couple buddy colors in this book. that I didn't finish in May that I'll be getting to in June. But yeah, this one was definitely Ever and Johanna. It was all done with Prismacolors and white ink and Sparkle Pop pens. I used them for the line in the snake and for his tongue. And I used a gold pen here for part of her, like it looked like scales there. But yeah, I'm very pleased with how this came out. And I have some gold in her hair as well. So that is Mama Wadi from Mythic Worlds by Kerby Rosanes. And that is my final finished page for May. I have some whips, which I will show in my June coloring plans video, which is coming up soon. So thanks for watching, and until next time, have a colorful day. Bye.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Yay! Now make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons and hit that little bell down there so you get notifications for when the next video comes up.